Once upon a time, there was two very handsome young men. One man was named Aiden. The other guy was named Duncan. I can't call the other guy Katie. So, there was Aiden and Duncan. They were very good friends. They both went to the same school. They both liked the same things. They were both professional skiers, even though they were only 2 feet tall. But they were professional skiers. They were very, very good. They started at the same time, and they were both very, very talented. Now, Aiden and Duncan, they were both smart kids. They both had good parents. They both had a really pretty older sister. They both were really good at skiing. However, Aiden and Duncan had different personalities. They were different. So when they started out as skiers, they were the two best skiers that the world has ever seen. The best in the world, #1 and #1. They were both the best. Now, after time passed, a week, a month, things started to change. We started to notice that Duncan was getting better and better and better and better. But Aiden, he wasn't getting any better. He was still the same and the same and the same, and Duncan kept getting better and better and better. And people wondered, why? Why is Duncan getting better, but Aiden wasn't? And so they took a special television crew with all these cameras and they made a reality show out of it. It was called the Aiden and Duncan Show. Now, they went to the houses of Duncan and Aiden and they filmed them for 1 month. And they paid attention to everything that happened. Well, what we noticed was, at Duncan's house, every day he would wake up early at 6 o'clock in the morning and do his homework. Not only that, he would also go work out. Even though he was really young, he would work out, he would stretch, do some yoga, he would clean his skis, he would take care of everything and get ready for the next ski season. However, when we went to Aiden's house, what did we notice? Aiden would wake up at 9, but Duncan woke up at 6. And once Aiden woke up, the first thing he wanted to do was eat. So all Aiden did was eat for 1 whole hour. After he ate, he was tired, so of course he had to take a nap. So then Aiden went and took a nap for another 2 hours. Now it's noon. What should he do now? Well, of course, it's time to play video games. So Aiden played video games. Well, after he finished playing video games, what happened? It's dinner time. So now he eats again. After dinner, what happens? Well, of course, it's time for TV. So Aiden watches some TV. Then, of course, his parents say, Aiden, did you do your homework today? And he lies. He says, I did. Well, of course he didn't. And at the end of the day, Aiden got no work done. But at the same time, Aiden was very talented. He was very skillful. And so when he skied, he still won a lot. But he wasn't as good as Duncan. Now, what happens in the end? Well, in the end, when they both got older and it was time to go to the Olympics, guess who won? Duncan won. And Aiden started crying and was very sad. He said, how come I wasn't picked? We both started at the same time. We both had the same teachers. We both skied. How come I wasn't picked? And what was the reason? Katie, what's the reason?
Because he was a slacker?
Because in Buddhism, what do we teach? There is no such thing as good luck. There's no such thing as miracles. Everything happens because of the cause that created it. Even though Aiden and Duncan were both very skilled, they still need to practice. They still need to train. They still need to learn. They still need to have good personalities. But when one person works hard and the other person doesn't, who's going to win? Who's going to come out on top? So what does this story teach us? This story teaches us that even though we have old karma that makes us skillful, makes us talented, makes us really, really good at certain things, if we do not continue to practice, continue to grow, continue to learn, we're going to be just like Aiden. But we want to be like Duncan, right? We want to be the person that trains hard, works hard, and learns, and in the end, becomes very successful. So in this story, it's not just what you have, it's what you make of it. It's what you build off of it is what determines whether you will be a success or not.